All right. Get this set up here. All right. Oh boy, somebody's going for a walk today. Somebody is very excited. Can you make this jump? Let me help you down here, bud. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right, hang loose. Let me shut everything up here. All right. Now, hang on. I still got to make some adjustments before we can actually take off. Try to not walk around too much, bud. Okay. You're just gonna throw me off. Okay. Come here. You ready? You don't even know which way we're going. Come on. All right. We're ready. Where's the beginning of this trail? I think it's over here. Come on. All right. Hello, everybody. Glad you could join us today. This is an experiment. I was gonna bring this big band to it's like a huge rubber strap band, put it around my chest and hook the camera up to that. But I just decided to just throw the camera in my pocket and see what happens. I feel like it's facing over here too much and you need to be here. But unfortunately, my other pocket is not big enough to hold the camera, so anyway, so here we are. I don't know if you can see the Mariners Museum Park and Noland Trail. No weapons permitted. Dang it. Pets must be on a leash, and old Macaroni here is on a leash. So this is a 5-mile trail that we're going to be doing today, January 10th, 2018. And as you can probably see, there is still snow on the ground. We had a big snow last week. It was like Wednesday or something. Big snow. Come on, Mackie. Here it is, the Noland Trail. This is the beginning of it. I guess, I mean, technically you can start anywhere you want. And they have the Noland Trail sort of monument here. Today I have grown taller from walking with the trees and hearing giant diesel vehicles in the background. And Mackie's checking out the monument. I'm sure he has nothing but respect to show for the Noland Trail Monument. A gift from the Noland family to the Mariners Museum, October 1991. All right, so let's go check it out. This is a 5-mile trail. And if we look over here, we can see a layout of the Noland Trail. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's basically goes all the way around the perimeter of Lake Maury. Lake Maury, which is here in Newport News, and is part of... Here, let me see if this water fountain's working. It is. Noland Trail. Somebody left a courtesy bowl of water here. That's very nice. I don't think Mackie's going to really drink yet, though, because we just got started. He's just so excited. But that'll be here for us later. Anyway, if you have nothing to do today and you're just sitting around, flipping through channels, flipping through YouTube or whatever, trying to decide what to watch, this is like one of those crackling fireplace videos. You just have it on for background and nice scenery. Something nice to look at while you're sitting there sipping on your morning coffee or reading your newspaper or whatever. It's not something that you have to pay attention to. Now see right here, if you can see the sign, it says Bridge 1. So this is the first bridge we're going to go across here on the mighty Noland Trail. We're going to get quite a workout in today, 5 miles. I'll probably stop talking once we really get into it. I just want to tell you a little bit more about this trail. It's pretty awesome. I mean, and we're going to be walking in snow too, so it's going to be a bit more of a challenge than normal. It's not like real high snow that comes up to your ankles or anything. But, all right, Macaroni's doing his business there. I don't know if you can see him. Why is his leg shaking? Why do they do that? I don't know. Do you ever shake when you do your business? I don't think I do. Okay, cool. We're walking along the Noland Trail on this beautiful winter's day. Winter 2018, and we're here walking along the trail. We got 5 miles ahead of us. Now, I really don't think that the battery is going to last for the whole 5 miles. I would be shocked. That's like 2 hours. It takes about 2 hours walking at a casual pace, and especially through the snow. I don't see us finishing this quicker than 2 hours. And plus, he likes to stop and sniff stuff, and he might want to check stuff out. We might see some cool views. Like, look up here. You can see there's bridge number 2. And this is over water. This is a freshwater. This is not brackish. This is freshwater Lake Maury. It's full of bass and trout, sunfish, all your typical freshwater. There's all kinds of ducks out there right now. Bridge number 2, this is called here. We're at bridge number 2. And some of it is thawed out. Like this side over here is a little bit more thawed out. I don't know how much you can see there from... looks like there's ducks headed this way. They're probably used to being fed bread and stuff a lot. Yeah, there's another duck headed this way. Get away from me, ducks, you weirdos. I don't have anything for you. And then this side over here is much more frozen. Certainly not very thick, though. Not thick ice. I mean, you certainly could not walk out on that or ice skate or anything, but there's a thin layer of ice, just enough to be beautiful, you know? Really nice. Wow, that's a postcard, isn't it? Can you see that good? I hope you can. It's really nice. Yeah, you know, I was thinking, yeah, there's no way. They're not going to let me upload a video that's 2 hours long. My battery's not going to last. Plus, I like to listen to podcasts while I walk, so I'm probably only going to film about 15 or 20 minutes of this walk. They'll throw it up on the internet. But several really good podcasts that I like to listen to. And it's a good thing I wore my snowshoes, because look at this. Look at this muck, this frozen, this thawed out, mushy snow. Here, Mackey's doing his business again. Boy, he is full of poop today. Tell you what. All right. Yeah, he's not pooping on the path though. I think you only have to pick up the poop if it's on the path, and he's been pretty good so far. He does it off of the path, so you don't have to worry about anybody walking in it or anything like that. And it just breaks down. It's natural, biodegradable, completely environmentally friendly. You just don't want it where humans could come in contact with it. And as long as it's off the trail. Look, here I am justifying why I'm too lazy to pick up my dog's poop. But you hear that? The ducks are out here doing their thing. So I'm imagining we may come across some areas that are a little too messy, too slushy, too watery. We might have to take some severe detours. Like this is rough right here. I'm not going to walk through this. I don't know if you can see this, but this is just all water. So we're going to walk up here on the edge of the path a little bit. We have not encountered any other hikers yet. I was actually trying to decide. I'm actually logging this hike on my Under Armour Map My Hike fitness app, which you all should definitely download. It's free on your phone. I think it's pretty much available for all the Android and Apple and all the other weird phones out there. It's compatible. So anyway, I couldn't decide whether or not to log this as a hike or a walk. But, you know, with the difficult terrain and the snow and the twists and turns and up and down and all that, walking along the edge of this lake, I decided, you know what? This is a hike. This is not a walk. And it's 5 miles long. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a little break. We're going to walk over here and check out one of the first beautiful lookout points here. They actually build these specifically so people can just go out here and have a look, check everything out. They've got a nice couple of benches here, and they got a nice little viewing platform. This is great for nature photographers or just people who are introspective, reflective, existential, and just sort of want to take a Zen moment to absorb the beauty of nature, you know? It's a beautiful day out, folks. Don't let the fact that it's winter keep you in the house, okay? It's really not that cold out here. I've just got a slightly insulated jean jacket on and a light winter cap. I'm not wearing gloves or anything. It's not that cold. Actually, I think it's around 54, so that's great. And the temperature is just going to continue to rise over the next few days and melt a lot of the snow. Saturday's high, as of right now, is projected to be 69 degrees. So that is going to melt away a lot of this snow. but I know for a fact that it's going to turn our backyard into a big pool of mud and muck because we have so much snow back there. Once it all melts, that water, it takes time to dissipate and be absorbed into the ground. So our backyard is going to be a bit of a mess, but it's fine with me. I'm thankful to get rid of the snow. The snow's nice for a day or two, but then, let's get back to work, Let's get back to business. So, anyway. But, if you, like I said, if you want to download any really cool fitness apps to your phone, I highly recommend the Under Armour ones. They've got Map My Hike, Map My Walk, Map My Run, Map My Ride, which is for bike riding. They have another really cool fitness app where you can log all of your everything you eat, everything you put in your mouth, including how much water you drink a day. So that's really good for guys like me who are diabetics. Have to really be careful about what they eat. My diabetic numbers are going up, and that's not good. I need to really be a little more strict about what I eat, how much I eat, when I eat, all that stuff. So that helps me. It just sort of reminds me. And you're less likely to just pop something in your mouth if you know what, I gotta log this and I'll forget about it. And I'm just not gonna eat this little snacky thing that's being offered to me. So it helps me anyway. It's a hassle for a lot of people. I don't want to log every little single thing I eat, but it just paints a pretty good nutritional picture of everything you're eating and what you're doing, how many calories you're taking in a day. And if you don't cook a lot, if you do like a lot of microwave meals, or even if you eat out fast food, a lot of the stuff is pre-programmed. Like today, I had a can of tuna for breakfast. I had 3 eggs and a can of tuna and some water. That was my breakfast today, okay? And so what I did, I don't know exactly how many calories are in that tuna, that particular one. So what I did was I opened up the Under Armour MyFitness app, and there's an option on there where you can just scan the barcode on the item, anything you buy, frozen dinner, anything. Just scan it, and it already knows everything. How many servings it is, how many calories, how much sodium, how much fat, sugar, all that. And you can do the same thing with like a McDonald's meal. If you got like a Big Mac combo meal or something like that, you can just type in, hey, I ate at McDonald's. All these options are going to come up. Well, what did you have? Did you have the Big Mac combo meal? See, he's big time into sniffing something there. So I'm not in any rush, I'll let him sniff for a little bit. This is the highlight of a dog's life, sniffing something, man. They're so receptive. They can just pick up a tremendous amount of information just by sniffing. They can tell you what animal is there, how long ago, how old the animal is, the health of that animal, if it's weak, if it's old, if it's young. We're going across a bridge. Does it say bridge? Yeah, bridge number 3, okay? So this one here, I think that is Warwick Boulevard over there. So we're walking right along parallel to Warwick Boulevard. I guess you can see that. I hope this footage isn't too shaky because it's in my pocket. I would rather have it strapped dead center to the middle of my chest. I think you'd get less movement then, and everything would be centered like I want it to be instead of off to the right. But actually, if I walk over here to the edge, there's a lot of cool stuff to see to my right. The pond is all icy and beautiful. I just don't hope there's not too much bounce in my step, so this image doesn't make you, motion sickness. I ain't trying to do a Blair Witch thing here. Oh, there's some guys up there. That kind of takes away from the serene beauty of nature, those guys being up there, but, they're not going to be working on it forever. They'll be done. I guess, I don't know if they're expanding the road or making a nice, sidewalk. And I got Mackie with me. Everybody loves Mackie. They're like, oh, look at that. There's a husky out in the winter weather with the snow. He probably loves this. But like I said, it is really not that cold today. It's in the upper 50s, believe it or not. So if it was up to him, it'd be a lot colder. I enjoy it. I think it's perfect. Perfect weather for a 5-mile hike. If you've never walked the Noland Trail, I highly recommend it. Just add it to your list of trails that you need to do at least once in your life. You cannot ride a bike on the Noland Trail. This is not a bike-friendly trail. which I'm okay with. I like riding my bike too. I'm more of a road bike person than a mountain bike person, but I have both. I have a mountain bike, a squishy mountain bike, and a road bike. Or actually, no, you know, I don't actually have a road bike. I have a beach cruiser. So I don't have a road bike. Someday, hopefully, I'd like to get one. You know, a Giant or a Specialized or a Trek or something like that. I've been doing some research on the different ones that are out there. Some pretty good ones. So this looks like some sort of ATV have been through here. I'm sure this is the people that run the parks management people who are in charge of the Noland Trail. You know, they come through here a couple times a day, make sure everybody's okay. And look at this. He's going to be such a mess walking through all this crud. Now I can always hose him off. Yeah, the Noland Trail. Let me see how long I've been recording. 16 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do like 4 more minutes. Try to keep it at 20 or just under 20. And then we'll call it a day. And then you can put this on loop and watch it over and over again if you want to. After you listen to this whole thing and listen to my rambling, my boring rambling, you can watch it again. Maybe put on some cool music, put on a record or something, and just watch the scenery. You don't have to hear anything I'm saying. I'm not saying anything important. And just watch the scenery, watch the path go by. Now there should be markers that tell you how far you've gone. Every time you hit a mile, you hit a marker that says you've gone 1 mile. So hopefully you'll be with me for when I hit mile number 1, which I don't believe I've hit yet. So you just got to take your steps a little more careful with all this ice and snow slush mixture. It's, you know, you got to be careful you don't slip. Get your footing. Now this is nice though. We usually get a big snow every January. Every year we get at least 1 big snow a year, and we've had it. I think we got about 9, 10, 11 inches this year, depending on what part of the area you're in. We got about 10 inches where we are. And it's still melting, as you can see, slowly but surely. But I'll tell you what, after Saturday, after you have a full day of 69 degrees for a high, a lot of the snow is going to be gone. A lot of it. But it's nice. I think I think I've seen deer walking through here before. I think as I've been walking through here, I've seen deer, I believe. But I see a lot more at the Newport News Park Trail. They have a long trail too that goes the perimeter around there, around the Newport News Reservoir, and there's always deer there, and they're not very skittish. They're not very afraid as a normal deer would be because of all the tourists. Of course, there's no hunting allowed there. So hopefully if I can just get the first mile on video now, and then you can at least have that logged in. Probably only have about 2.5 minutes left of video here. Maybe I'll stop it up here at this bridge. So this is really good for your heart. It's good to stay active, you know. Get up off that couch. Get out of that easy chair. You know, don't be sedentary. Be active. You don't have to do a lot, and watch what you eat. I'm lecturing myself more than you guys, you know. You do what you want. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to stop the video here because this is our next little lookout point. This is the Pine Tree Overlook, okay? Can you see this little sign here? The Pine Tree Overlook. It's kind of neat. I'll bet you they made that with a real pine cone. Anyway, let's go out here, do the lookout, and I'll stop the video, and I'm going to put on my Joe Rogan podcast, or there's a bunch of guys I listen to. Gritty Bowman, Backcountry Hunters and Anglers. Who's the other guy? Keep Hammering. That's a good one. With Cameron Haynes. And Meat Eater podcast with Steve Ranella. A lot of these are sort of outdoor conservation, hunting, fishing, that kind of thing. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Guess I'll end it on this shot right here. This is a nice enough shot here. We're going to continue our little 5-mile hike on the Noland Trail. Been a lot of fun. Like, subscribe. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? Share. Like, subscribe, share this video, okay? All right, y'all have a great day.